Is it truly necessary? Okay. Hello. Hello, my loves. Welcome. Welcome. All right. Happy Valentine's. Happy Galentine's. Hello. Your favorite show is on. Hi. Hello. Hello. Happy Valentine's Day. Don't forget, first episode, the Chantal Hyde Show tonight. Thank you. Tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Hi from Denmark. Hello. Hey, Diva. Hello. Happy Valentine's Day. Hello, my love. Welcome. Welcome, lovelies. Hello. Don't forget, Chantal Hyde Show tonight on YouTube. Ring my bell, didn't fail me. My man gave me a big small money gift and flowers. You can ring my bell. Ring my bell. I love it. Rough day for the boys, you think? We're not thinking about the boys. Love your content. Thank you. Hi. You are everything. Ooh. Happy Valentine's Day. Love your glasses. I love you back. Don't forget, tonight on the Chantal Hyde Show, we're launching merch. We're doing a giveaway. In Colombia, they don't celebrate Valentine's Day, but I like it. Hello. Hi. Caught Alive. 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Come to my YouTube channel, Canada's Dating Coach. Come catch the first Chantal Hyde Show. Happy Valentine's Day. Why would they get offended? That would not be a man. Probably a guy, my love. Hi. So bored. Wondering if you could come on. Yay. Hello, Solomon. Hi, Queen. Much needed. You're so welcome. Miss Stella. Anybody who gets offended at your sexuality, that's not a man, that's a guy. We don't care about guys. Hi from Lagos. I have a friend from Lagos. Hi. So pretty. I'm in Australia. So glad women get to see your content. Make such an impact. Thank you. I put your content onto all my girls. They are obsessed. Ooh, love your life. So uplifting. Love it. Hi. Hey from London. Hi Instagram. Hi TikTok. Saving lives. I watch all your videos. Yay. Love. So much love. Thank you. You're right. Happy Valentine's Day. Love you from Amsterdam. Northampton. Hello. I'm 50. Thank you for helping me get my confidence, self-awareness back. You're so welcome. Shared many videos with my friends to help them get out of toxic situations. Ooh, love the army, the army, the army. Love this. Very exciting. Happy Valentine's Day, Wisconsin. You say all the things I wish I could. Can't wait for tonight's watch. Yes, on my YouTube channel, Canada's Dating Coach, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Hi from Sweden, Brooklyn, Nigeria. You're the GOAT. Greatest of all time.
Oh my God. Hey, my name's Carice.
Oh, Grace. What can I help you with?
I just wanted to know, I don't know if it sounds like ridiculous, right? but could you like gain self-respect like overnight? Like I know obviously like a lot of people say it's a thing that takes time and stuff, but like could it ever be a thing in any reality that it could be overnight? Like if you just woke up and thought, I want to be a different person today.
Overnight, right? So let's actually look at the words you're using. Self-respect, just like that, right? That's your
Yeah,
question.
yeah,
That's your
basically,
question.
yeah.
Could I gain self-respect just like that? Absolutely. You just have to decide you respect yourself.
I'm gonna go because my daughter's in the background. I don't want
Okay.
it to be like, yeah. But it's so
Yeah.
nice speaking to you.
Yes, you too, my love.
Take care, bye.
Bye. So for those of you who are deciding to respect yourself, that's all you need to do. And then to change your mental health, to make it easy to stay on top of that decision, you follow these instructions. These are scientifically backed activities that change your brain structure at an expedited pace to help you increase your confidence, self-worth, and self-esteem at an expedited pace. You decide, you respect yourself, you do the work to fix your mental health. So you do the meditation to reduce your stress, fear, and anxiety. You do the exercises to increase your self-awareness. You continue to do these forever. And in that way, you are in control of your mental health. Respecting yourself is a decision. The hardest struggle is the mental health aspect. Will you stay on top of that decision? Sociology, psychology, anthropology, biology, evolutionary psychology, behaviorism, and meditation is my education. Hi, what's your name?
Hello, I'm Christina. How about you?
Christina, what topic are you here for?
So, about body count, how many dicks are inside you right now?
So do you notice, ladies, the pee obsessed males look at a female and think about boy genitalia, right? So these are the closeted ones that are hiding their sexuality. You can tell they're hiding their sexuality because when they look at you, they want to hear about male genitalia. So if they say, what's your body count? That's a ran through male. You let him run through. Like you just step aside, you let him go, and then you carry on forward and you just let them keep going. Right? There's no such thing as a religion without any gay people in it, right? Body count does matter to losers, 100%, ladies. Losers are controlling, insecure, stuck in the past, and pee obsessed. That's why we block and delete them instantly, because obviously we have better standards than that. We didn't write, we're looking for controlling, insecure, stuck in the past, pee obsessed. Ooh, found a great man. A great man with your teachings. Love that. Data about your data collected over 20 years? Was it longitudinal? This guy's talking like I wrote a study. Are you slow? Only abusive predators get triggered, exactly. Taught me so much about boundaries through your video content. Good. Well done, my love. Well done, Grasshopper. Speaking of dealing with toxic dum-dums, don't forget to get the free book in the link in my bio, Fake Love Need Not Apply. How to identify and get rid of posers, losers, scammers, and predators. Oh, I always heard if you have lots of bodies, you're sharing a piece of your soul, right? You heard the fairy tales that the boys make up because you're desperately trying to hold on to a piece of a woman after she stopped thinking about him. The fairy tale he tells himself, that's like the Cinderella glass slipper and the pumpkin that turns at midnight, Sleeping Beauty's coma, woken by the one prince, his kiss wakes her up. By the way, Santa Claus is still real, and his mommy still reads him bedtime stories because he believes in fairy tales. The fairy tale that a woman is fractions, and interaction with him means he gets to hold on to a fraction of her soul ties after she's left and stop thinking about him. So us logical people are grounded in reality. We don't believe in stupid fairy tales that women are fractions. We also don't believe the stupid fairy tale that a male sperm stays in a woman forever. It's another weak and pathetic attempt to stay with a woman who left him and stop thinking about him. So what about you? Are you that dumb? Do you believe in fairy tales? Who is this? Oh, did they go away? Somebody muted that? We don't care. Thank you for sharing. You're welcome. Learning so much. A online course to not fall for toxic dum-dums. I don't have an online course, but I have 2 books that'll help you. He was muted. Okay. The Glow Up Journal is going to help you increase your self-esteem because abusive people require you have low self-esteem in order to abuse you. And then No More Assholes is the discernment you need to make sure you don't have the wrong people in your inner circle. Live. This guy's eating soul ties like the Cookie Monster eats cookies, eh? Believing the pathetic fairy tale about soul ties. Ooh, I'm going to have some of this soul tie. Nom, 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 nom. I'm going to have some of this soul tie. Nom, 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 nom. Oh, I love to eat all the soul ties. Nom, 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 nom. Because that's what a soul tie is, right? A soul tie is a thing that you can eat and something that you can keep. It's so dumb, ladies, when they try to convince you soul ties. It's the stupidest thing. Stupidest thing, ladies. Soul ties are like cupcakes. They love to eat those cupcakes. They're going to try to get as many soul ties as they can. Better not eat too many soul ties. It's going to make you overweight. Guy says he don't want no worn out kitty. He doesn't know what a kitty is, ladies. These losers are so pathetic. They try to turn their rejections into a flex. I got a low body count, means I'm high value. Dude, we know you tried over and over and over again, or you didn't even have the courage to try. And you're trying to turn all this rejection or all this fear into you being high value. It doesn't work that way. My husband's working. Unlike this schmo here, obviously not too busy working to be trolling on social media, right? You got no ambition, means you got no money in the bank, eh? I love that my husband's working. You regret your body count? Let me block you. I'm going to block you. Go have your regrets somewhere else. This is a page for people who have high self-esteem. Not people who regret the things they did consensually. Maybe that's why you regret it. Wasn't consensual. Why do they think so much about my husband? Because they're ran through males. They look at a female, think about male genitalia. Why block people? Let them share why? No. I'll block you. You can go listen to those people. There you go. I blocked him. Whenever people want to hear nonsense, ones, I block them so they're free to go listen to nonsense, but nonsense doesn't get aired out here. We don't amplify lies, fear-mongering, or disinformation on my page. Thank you. Love you back. Losers just get mad. They just get mad. We don't listen to their stupidity. Exactly. Zero advice because nobody's smart showed up yet. Eh? Go away. Giving me masterclass and setting boundaries. Good. Good. Excellent. Women don't have time for dum-dums. Why are you married? Because I like him. No, definitely not a woman's main goal. I'm the dating coach that encourages women to stay single, by the way. I bet that makes you mad. I'm the dating coach that encourages women to not cohabitate. Eh? Encourages women to have prenups and cohabitation agreements. They can kick you out in a moment's notice. Encourage women to keep what's theirs. And if you want a baby, the question is, what's the pay? Because she's not going to take time off work and not be compensated for that somehow. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, my name's Alana. How are you?
Good, Alana. What topic are you here for?
I'm just here for a question, actually. I'm a huge fan. I've been just found you recently, and I've just been really, really curious if anybody had like any of these men that come here to argue your debate question have actually managed to get through the phase of giving actual scientific evidence based on studies, because it's such simple instructions, and I just never seen anyone actually been able to follow your simple instructions. So I'm curious about that.
Yeah. So first of all, the ones who come here to debate women's autonomy, that's never a man because men don't have a problem with women's autonomy. So has any of the guys coming here trying to debate women's autonomy, have they ever come up with a fact or a science? No, they haven't.
Okay.
No.
Okay, thank you so much. That's what I thought. I really appreciate you
And
answering.
I've had this prompt up like this, doing what I'm doing, like you've seen me do, since August 2024.
Wow, that is so crazy.
Yeah. So initially, after several months, I had some people starting to ask, how long are you going to do this for? And I said, you know what? I'm going to do it for a full year because I want to position myself where I can say it's been a year that I've been waiting for facts or science and nobody's provided it. We got to a year and I was like, I'm going to keep going.
That is so crazy. It's such simple instructions. That's why it's so flabbergasting to me
Yeah.
that they're
Well,
just
I mean,
incapable.
it just proves the
Yeah.
depth of the delusion and the dysfunction in that culture. And what I mean by that culture, I mean that culture of lack of logic, that culture of disinformation, that culture of sexism and abuse and toxicity.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Completely nailed it with that. I completely agree.
Yeah. So I teach women to be louder than their lies.
Brilliant. Okay, thank you so much. That was my question. I really appreciate it. Have a great
You're
day.
welcome. Bye, my love. We're not pretending that culture deserves any of our time or attention, deserves any of our empathy and patience. That culture deserves the ridicule you see it getting on this page because they bring no facts, they bring no science, but they bring ego, dysfunction, and indoctrination. And I'm meeting it with what is required. Ridicule. You're dumb for thinking I'm dumb enough to believe the stupidity you're trying to spoon feed me after you swallowed it whole and rubbed your stomach, said, good. That stuff was for you. That's for you and your culture. But us in this culture of intellect and facts and actual education, we want nothing to do with your abuse and control tactics and combined stupidity. what's your name?
Hello,
Hello.
my name is Jaira. I just had a question. How would you go about getting a romantic partner? For example, a man with a provider mindset?
Observation before selection, minimum 3 months, no kissing, no sex, no sleepovers, no exclusivity. Follow the instructions and no more assholes. Calm your mind and emotions. Define who you are. Understand who you deserve. Use boundaries. And make sure you pick the person who's right for you by going beyond what they say and actually getting the truth about who they are.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Jonathan. How are you doing today?
Good. What topic are you here for?
Actually, that previous guest who joined is a kind of a good segue into the question I had for you, about dating and like the hard, steadfast rules about dating. So like specifically, let's say your 3-month rule. Do you feel like that is a steadfast rule, or do you think that there is some nuance for people?
No. It's based on science. And we don't negotiate science. We use science in our favor. So the scientific research has shown that if people are putting on a facade, it takes up to 3 months for the facade to fall off. So anybody wanting us to negotiate down the timing of the 3 months, well, 3 months, what about 2? We just get rid of those people because obviously they know they'll fail.
Gotcha. Okay. I appreciate your time and answer. Thank you.
You're welcome. Good so far. My students, I love my students. You guys are brilliant. I know, like they're little kids, right? Hello. Hi, what's your name?
Hello?
Hi.
Oh, hi. I'm Shannon. You're gonna hear my baby in the back, but bear with me as I work through that.
That's a question.
My question is, first of all, I love your content, and I did order your book, so I'm waiting for it to come. It's the Dating 101.
Yes.
I definitely didn't have a foundational setup to say this is the way it should or should not be. So I navigated well enough, but at the same time, I'm still learning. And I may have I've picked a decent partner and we're in a great relationship. But sometimes I just feel like when we have something good, people are like, oh, that's good, so you should be grateful. And then you know that it could be more. So sometimes I feel like I think that there can be more and better and growth, but some people don't want to elevate that. And I'm just trying to navigate growing and elevating myself with your book. But you got to do it in a relationship with somebody too, if they're willing. So I don't know. How would you advise to do it together with your partner?
Did you know that I have relationship books for couples? Fix That Shit for men and Fix That Shit for women.
Okay, sorry. Okay, go. I do know that. But I think I saw something where you spoke on not trying to change the men, and if they're not willing.
What are you trying to change about him?
I'm not really wanting to say. I don't know how to say that. I just know things can be better. We don't have a traditional where we live together. Working to live together would be good, and just I don't know, elevating the relationship, just like a business. You elevate your business all the time. You look at it and you assess, and you're like, okay, let's make this better.
So Fix That Shit isn't about fixing the other person. It's about being an emotional leader. So taking control of your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors and choosing functional behaviors. So my husband hasn't read any of these books, but because I did this, our relationship changed.
I need you guys to be quiet for a second. I'm on a live, okay? Thank you. No, like, keep it down. Sorry. I'm sorry about that, Chantal.
Okay.
Can you repeat the last thing that you had said?
My husband didn't read any of these books, but because I did this, our relationship changed.
Okay, so what I'm gathering, what I kind of had a thought about is if I elevate myself up and set the standards that I need to, whether they rise or not is up to them, but I set, right? So I know he may not want to read that book. I do know you have it, but I still think I should try to raise my confidence and self-esteem more.
Yes. And then you can get both books and you can show him yours and say, hey, baby, I got this. I'm going to do this. And I got this one too. I'm just going to put it in the bathroom. The chapters are really short and sweet. You could probably read a chapter when you sit down to poop. And that's it. You don't say anything more. And you just put it in the bathroom.
Fair. Okay, and I just want to put also in there that sometimes I've acknowledged that I wasn't ready and able to do the things I needed to in a relationship. So I don't want to say that he's not where he needs to be. I have to do my work too. So that's why I'm not feeling like I want to let it go, because we're working on it, but I have some work to do for myself. So I just...
That's why this was the original version, because instead of paying attention to him, I put my focus on myself and I fixed myself.
Right. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, bye.
Bye. So real. 3rd month. Oh, he yelled at my friend and then stalked me. Hi, what's your name? Hello?
Hi, sorry, I accidentally joined. How do I actually leave? You mind just kicking me?
Okay. Is it too late now to say sorry? Why do we have to be their therapist? No, that's not what I advise you to do. I advise you to reclaim your time, focus on yourself, focus on your mental health, your meditation, your goals, your ambitions, financial responsibility. Focus on reading your books. Focus on evolving into matriarchy. Focus on healing from a breakup or divorce with Comeback Queen. Focus on picking the right person with no more assholes. Focus on your self-esteem, your self-worth, your courage with the Glow Up Journal. Focus on helping your kids grow up properly by using Dating 101. Comeback Queen is my favorite. Yes, exactly. You can decenter men even in a relationship, which is what I have done. I have decentered my husband. I very thoroughly center myself. I center my brain. I center my business. So I gotta always block and delete these losers who are so obsessed with genitalia. They're very boring. Fake Love Need Not Apply. The free book in the link in my bio, you guys. There's a free book button if you want to grab it. Don't forget my audiobooks are No More Assholes and Fix That Shit for Women. Reading that book now.
Hello,
What's your name?
my name's Paddy.
Can you stop moving around and hold your
Yeah,
microphone?
sorry, I'm just sitting down now.
Don't
One
talk.
second.
Don't talk. Just do it.
Okay, how's things?
So you're all ready now? You're sitting still, no more movement? I'm gonna let you go.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm sitting
no.
down now.
Really? Because if I hear you move around, I'll let you go. Because if you sound busy, I let you go. You sound busy.
Okay.
Come back when you're not busy.
Hello,
Hi, what's your name?
Jamie.
Sounds like you're eating.
No, I'm not eating.
Okay, what topic are you here for?
The body count doesn't matter.
That's my debate topic. It's a facts over feelings debate, not an individualized debate. I don't debate you on you because you're not the
No,
side.
I'm not debating on me. I actually agree with it.
So you agree body count doesn't matter to the people who
Yeah.
practice logic and stick to facts? Don't interrupt.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta let you go. Yeah, go make me a sandwich, bro. Didn't sound smart enough for me. I need an intelligent. This is university level. You come here sounding like you're in grade 5, trying to sound cool to the grade 6ers. I gotta let you go. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, Chantal. My name is Lovely.
Hi, Lovely. What topic are you
Hi.
here for?
Actually, I'm here for the open forum. I had just recently discovered you, and I am glad that I actually was able to find you and follow your. I followed you, Mike, for like maybe 3 or 4 months, and you have really opened my eyes up to a lot of the men that have said body count does matter. And I have a reasoning like well, I wanted to see what the reasoning is, because why is it that the men, when they, well, basically what I'm saying is like the men say body count doesn't matter to men, but it does matter to women.
So
Who
first
are
of
these
all,
women?
first of
Okay.
all,
Oh yeah, the guys, the
first of all,
guys.
okay. Second of all, second of all, why are you thinking about them?
You are correct. Why am I thinking about them? I have no idea.
Ah, I know why you are, because you're falling for their tricks. So the
True
trick of
that.
patriarchy, don't forget, what does patriarchy want from you, a woman? Do they want you to rise and
They
be in
want us to
charge?
be submissive.
Submissive and unaccomplished, right?
Correct.
Now, in order to accomplish things, do you require your brain?
Yes, you do.
Mhm. So if you're thinking about them, who's got your brain? You or them?
Mm, that's wow. Yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't have control of my brain.
exactly. They've
Wow.
got control of your brain, keeping you from doing what?
Thinking for myself.
Thinking for yourself and advancing.
Mm,
Because if
yeah.
you're thinking about them, you're not thinking about maybe I should go meditate right now. Maybe I should focus on my goals right now. Maybe I should do some manifestations, some incantations right now. Maybe I should go count my money that I made because of all my ambitions right now.
That's yeah. Wow, I really that's an eye opener. I never thought about it that way, and that's a very very eye opener perspective that I never thought of.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Yeah.
Which is why I have these books, okay? Custom made. Uncover your purpose, your passion, your talent, and monetize it. Say yes to goodness, enhancing your happiness in 10 separate areas of your life that affect you mentally and emotionally. Glow Up Journal, working on your self-esteem by changing your brain structure so it is always under your control, never controlled by others. Evolution Revolution, switching from patriarchy to matriarchy. Notice how my practice is not all centered around relationships,
It's all about you.
because you need to
I
think
mean, well,
about yourself.
yeah.
Even if you're in a relationship, you should still be fulfilled and happy and confident.
hmm I totally agree. I had your No More Assholes in my Amazon right now. I was too scared, not too scared to buy it, but just kind of like, I guess, when somebody says they're not ready for change, they won't do it until they actually get. And so I think I'm getting to that point to where like it's time. What am I waiting for? I'm not get. It's I need to elevate myself basically. So I do appreciate you. And then I will keep watching your lives. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. I'm always here
Hmm
for you, my love.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, how do I exit?
I will help
All right.
you. Lovelies, don't forget to use the buttons in the link in my bio to get your paperbacks on Amazon, ebook bundle deals. My 2 audiobooks are No More Assholes and Fix That Shit. And you can get the free book, which is Fake Love Need Not Apply, How to Identify and Get Rid of Posers, Losers, Scammers, and Predators. Chucky will solve everything. Thank you. Damn.
Yes, actually, about that tiara, why I joined. Chat, if you want to support the life, Chantel never asks you for gifts, but I will. We need more tiaras to crown our queen, so we would reach a gift goal and push the life to others. We will have more entertainment, more education by the people that come to talk to our queen. So we need more tiaras. Let's do this.
All right. Thank you, Dio. I get rid of people who say it matters for both genders. Bye-bye. Adios. Oh, that's cute. Anyone saying otherwise? I don't even need to read more. I just go block, delete. Don't bother reading what they say. Block. Okay? Because, listen, their reality is their reality. Their delusion is their delusion. Their mental illness is their mental illness. We don't need to bother or care about that at all. Okay? They have some weird disease where they feel they need to vomit their dysfunction on other people. We'll just keep stepping back out of the way of, the splash zone, right? We'll just keep blocking and deleting them so that their vomit stays on their side. What is this again? Gonna end up blocking the entire world? Your entire world. You and your buddies. Hi, what's your name? Hello, what's your name? The entire world, ladies. Do you know why he says the entire world? Because everybody that person surrounds themselves with is douchebags. Douchebags like me and all my douchebag buddies are all going to be blocked by you. Oh, that's what you call the entire world? You and everybody you know, because like attracts like? Got it. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, Chantal, I'm Miriam. I'm so glad to see you on this Saturday. I was actually thinking of coming to ask you where I can start. So a little background, I am 28 years old. I have 2 college degrees, a bachelor's and a master's. And I live with my family. The economics is not great where I'm at, so it's kind of the best choice I have at the moment. And my mother has her own business, and I help her with that. I'm partner with her and everything. I love my family a lot. However, with more time I have at home, I'm noticing a lot of dynamics that I end up in the middle of that is taking a toll on my mental health a bit. And my family understands when I say that. It's I really don't need to be wrapped up in this. I have to keep my stress levels at a certain level. They understand that. However, I do want to branch myself out more and meet new people, get new friends. I've totally cleansed my whole circle since recovering from my illness, and now I want to be around people who have a much more higher level of thinking of themselves, more positive thinking. I've been reading your book, No More Assholes, and each chapter I'm taking it one step at a time. I'm taking all the information in increments. And one chapter you talked about frequency and your thoughts and deciding not to be around certain people because they're kind of like an energy vampire and all that. And that made me think, it's wow, I become more aware of how my family think and how they talk. And a lot of times it's complaints. A lot of times it's some insecurity or something that they feel about themselves and all that. And so I'm just wow, okay, where can I start? Do I need another book to read, or what's your suggestion?
So I would recommend a couple things. I I would recommend the Glow Up Journal to help you with boundaries. So this
Okay.
helps you stand up for yourself when you want to say, I don't want to get engaged in this. I don't want to be involved in this. This is not part of my wheelhouse. So giving you the courage and the ability to speak up for yourself, even when you feel uncomfortable. So this
Right.
helps you be less of a people pleaser. So people that are demanding your time and attention, you're able to put a stop to it and redirect yourself to something better for you. Fix That Shit is going to help you with communication and conflict resolution. It also teaches you how to detach your emotional roller coaster from other people's mental and emotional rides so that you're in control of yourself. So the combination of Glow Journal and Fix That Shit is you coming in control of yourself and being detached from other people's rides while you maintain your own mental health.
Sure.
This is written in the sense that you're in a relationship that is not going well. Ignore that aspect of it, but just pay attention to this in the sense that it's going to teach you how to be in control of your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, even when people come at you sideways.
Thank you. All right, I'll add those to my cart. I'll continue reading Normal Assholes because that's helping me. But I was thinking about Glow Up Journal. I was like, I think I need that yesterday. I appreciate
Yesterday. I got you, my love. I'm here for you.
it. All right.
Bye, lovely.
Bye bye.
This guy says, body count doesn't matter. It seems like being broke doesn't matter. If I can't control your sexuality before I met you, you gotta pick a loser like me. Hey, ladies, these guys who say body count matters, they always tell you who they are, don't they? They tell you they're worth less than zero. They tell you they're short kings. They tell you they're broke, got no money, right? If they can't control your body, you gotta pick a loser. That's how pathetic they are, ladies. Pretty funny, isn't it? Let them talk. This is why we don't occupy their mouths with their kisses. No kissing for minimum 3 months. Find out he's a loser, ladies, and get rid of the loser. Don't forget, ladies, we don't kiss losers. We block losers.
Oh.
Hi, what's your name?
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, hi. I wanted to join on the open forum concept. A lot of it is obviously personal experience, but you can kick me out. Love watching your videos, big fan. But specifically just stating, like my partner now does not care what my body count is. And personally, having been part of the hookup culture in my 20s, 10, 15 years ago, I think personally, you get a lot of experience, right? You learn what you like, what you don't like, sexually. Some people that maybe don't get the opportunity to explore themselves, like, I feel like they would find themselves to be, I don't know, how do I say this? It's so nervous. Everyone's listening. Anyway.
So here's the thing, my love. Body count doesn't matter no matter how high, no matter how low. My husband never went through a hookup stage. He had 2 people he was with before me. I went through a very hefty hookup stage, had lots of people, don't know what the number is, doesn't matter. I didn't count them like things. My husband is the best lover I've ever had. So, and the thing is, the first time I did anything, I did it confidently. And that's what makes somebody who's good in bed. Are they confident? Do they listen? Are they open-minded? Do they want to understand what gives you pleasure? Do they respect your body? Do they apply work ethic and conscientiousness when they get in bed with you? So you can have a 0 body count and apply all those qualities and be an excellent lover.
Totally agree. I totally agree with you. Do you think, like, when you're in a hookup stage or whatever, I don't know,
there's nothing wrong.
There's nothing wrong. No, there's nothing. I'm not trying to say that there's anything wrong. There's absolutely
let me just put this out there, though, for people watching, right? Because I don't want to leave dead air after that. Like,
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with being exploratory and curious. There's nothing wrong with not having curiosities. It's just about who you are fundamentally. Do you listen attentively? Do you want to understand? Do you respect? Do you apply work ethic and a desire to get the job done well when you are in bed with somebody? It's all about the qualities of the human being.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's also, you know, how you communicate with that person, if you can communicate. Those that likely can't
Well, if you
communicate
can't communicate, you're not fit for a healthy relationship,
preach. You're right.
right? Because it's not fair to get upset if somebody doesn't read your mind.
No, it's so true. You're so true. Anyway, I'm just always going to agree with you. You're just so wise, and I appreciate the wisdom that you're sharing with. I find myself when I'm watching like clips, I'm like, yeah, girl, tell him. Oh, preach, you know. But truthfully, I feel like it's such an important thing that you're doing, sharing with some people that maybe have never had the opportunity to learn how to communicate effectively, or you know, just develop that type of emotional maturity to realize, does a body count matter? You know, there was someone talking about like being like who filed for a divorce. You know, like why would your dad let go of a good woman, right? And but that I don't know. Anyway, I just want to say I'm a big fan of yours, and yeah, I think it's kind of weird. It's like being on the radio, but not on the radio. Remember, like those old days, like people
Thank you,
calling in.
Lovely. I appreciate you.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Happy Valentine's Day.
You too. Oh yeah, I was. Everybody, don't forget to come watch me on my YouTube channel, Canada's Dating Coach, tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. The first Chantal Hyde show is airing tonight, and then after that, it's gonna be Thursday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We're gonna have all kinds of little segments. There's a call-in number 188 No More Assholes, and in addition to that, we have a Woman of the Week, and this week's Woman of the Week is Caroline V, who is the woman who was born again at 17, was abstinent for 40 years. I had never had sex that entire time. Like born again at 17 as a virgin. So like, anyways, in her 60s, she came a busting out, swingers clubs, prostitute, having a grand old time. And I did a full 1 hour interview with her. So you guys get to peek in on that tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Hi, what's your name?
Oh, talking to me. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize it was on yet. I was a little sidetracked. Hi, I'm Vincent.
Vincent, what topic are you here for?
Oh, I'm gonna agree with you on a lot of the things you said. Number one, I do agree. No sexual contact really for the first 3 months. My wife and I, one of the reasons why we are successful is that it was quite a bit of time before we actually engaged in intercourse. Those that I engaged in, I had a hookup culture, my hookup stage myself. Got a lot of bodies myself. My wife does not. However, I found myself, maybe it's the bad guy in me, when I did engage in sex early on, I would unfortunately lose maybe some level of gratitude. I don't want to say respect for those who just let me in there right away. Also, I dated women with high body counts, and I noticed that if they talked about their past, it would cause rifts. It's better for me to just not even know. Move on to the next stage. I understand where some men would come from, where they say body count matters. I get where a lot of them do come from. I used to be a bitter person myself. I'm much older. I'm 39. I've been married for, 12, 13 years, what may have you, and I've been with my wife for much longer than that. So I think a lot of men, there is some bitterness. They see it as, bad judgment in the past, perhaps. I believe they look at it that way. Then again, I've been with women that were anything but, they were very questionable to say the least. So who am I to judge any person that may have had bad judgment in the past when, I've been with some very questionable people myself. I don't know, you can take it. I feel like I'm taking up all your time.
Did you have a question?
Oh, I was just agreeing with you. It wasn't really a question. I'm just...
I was just asking if you had a question. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Male perspective.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Hi, what's your name?
My name's Cora.
Hi, Cora. What topic are you here for?
I just wanted to comment because I recently discovered you, and I'm 58 years old, and I was married for many years, 26 years, and I divorced in 2015, and I've since been single, starting to really enjoy my life and really know what freedom is. And I just want to really commend you for what you're doing. I didn't ever think like this. I had no clue. And I really wasted truly 20s, my 30s, my 40s, and now I'm in my 50s. And I just want to just commend you for what you're doing. I wish you existed 30 years ago and this kind of dialogue was going on because my whole trajectory in life would have changed. So you're just doing amazing things. We only get one life. And again, I was not even thinking like this. And there's a whole generation of women as myself, Gen Xers, that we worked hard. We had our kids and we still had to do all these things for these men and walk away with really nothing. And, now I have my freedom, but even my freedom is still a new thing, learning to do things for myself and really know that it's okay. So thank you. That's all.
Hi, you're welcome, my love. Come back anytime. Yes, we only have one life in this body right now. And don't forget, you're born with erogenous zones. God didn't make no mistakes. No, this is the one where we don't have time for dum-dums. That's the live. This is the live. Oh, lovely. This is the live where we don't have time for dum-dums. Hi, what's your name?
Adonis.
Tony, what topic are you here for?
I think body count does matter.
Oh, I didn't ask what you think. Wow, you're getting with the stupidity right away, aren't you? Tony has trouble listening to simple words. Hey, Tony, let's start over and see if you can answer a question the way it's asked. Tony, what topic are you here for?
Body count.
Thank you. That's my debate topic. It's a facts over feelings debate, not an individualized debate. I don't debate you on you because, frankly, I don't care about you at all. You can think what you want to think, do what you want to do. All of that has zero bearing on us whatsoever. So in a facts over feelings debate, you don't center yourself. That means you don't start a sentence with, I think, I feel, my opinion, my experience, because you are irrelevant. You're not the subject. This is the subject all by itself in a factual or scientific way only. Tony, are you here for a facts over feelings debate? Yes or no?
I don't have statistics ready or
Yes
anything.
or no? Are you here for a facts over feelings? Are you here to talk about yourself, or are you here to bring a fact or a science?
Fact.
A fact would be like this. Tony, would you agree this is a key?
Probably yes.
You're too dumb. There you go, ladies. He's too dumb to pass the key test.
What the fuck? I'm not too dumb.
I know. What the fuck? Too dumb.
Yeah, it is.
Very too dumb. So I got rid of the dumb because when they can't acknowledge a simple fact, you know they're not smart enough for a more complex conversation.
Hi,
Hi, what's your name?
Anita.
Anita, what topic are you here for?
The body count debate.
It's a facts over feelings debate, not an individualized debate. Would you agree body count does not matter to the people who practice logic and stick to facts?
I think it does matter.
Okay, so you're one of the illogical people who don't stick to facts.
Well,
Got it.
that's very
Okay, so-
condescending.
I know.
I just have a different opinion.
Girl, I do look down on you because you don't have inherent
Okay, girl.
value. You don't have inherent value. Your value is assigned to you by a male examining your genitalia and asking you, no, don't mute people. If I ask you to, go ahead and mute them. So your value is assigned to you by a male that has examined your genitalia to
Well, I
tell
didn't make my
you,
argument yet, and
tell
you're assuming
you.
it's a
No, we
male
don't argue, my
evaluating
love.
me when I'm
We
saying
don't
it's
argue, my
reciprocal.
love. I'm not arguing with
Why,
you.
wait, why are you
I'm not
being a
arguing with
misogynist,
you.
though?
I
Why are you
debate
being a
this
misogynist?
in
I'm
a
talking about men
factual
and
or
women.
scientific way. Now, I know you don't have any facts
It's
or
not a man
science.
evaluating
Now,
me.
I'm
It could
going
be
back
me
to what we
evaluating a
originally said
man.
because you want to yap about other things and move the goalposts, but I'm sticking to what we said originally, where you said I'm condescending. And I'm letting you know why I look down on you, because I have inherent value. I don't let anybody look at me and tell me what my value is, but you have people examining your genitalia to
People,
tell
you
you
changed
what
it
your
from men.
value is. So you are correct. I am condescending to people who come here trying to tell me I have less value when you're the person who lets other people assign value to you based on nothing more than the activity of your genitalia.
Well, I can assign it to other people, but also myself. I think it's
So you can
objective,
assign it to
like...
other people by looking at their genitalia, right? Because you're shallow. That's what you shallow people do. You
Okay,
say,
can
what
I
do
make
your
like an
genitalia
argument?
do? Let me tell you how this goes, my love. This is a facts over feelings. That means you don't start a sentence with, I think, I feel, my opinion, my experience. A fact would be like this. Would you agree this is a key?
Yeah, okay.
Is
Can
that
I
a
start
yes
my
or
point,
no?
though? Yeah,
He's
that...
being
Oh, sorry, I didn't see the
uncertain.
key. It is the key.
Okay,
I was here when
that's
you
what a
asked someone
fact
else.
is. A fact is outside of your head. It's something that you and me can both see because it's outside of us. And we can agree on sight. I also agree this is a key. That's what a fact is. If you want to bring a science, you have to bring 4 pieces of information to prove what you're saying is not a lie. Title of the peer-reviewed study. Website is on, page number, paragraph number, where that study says safe consensual sex has a negative result. So what do you have, fact or science?
Well, there are studies on like pair
What is the
bonding.
title, website, page number, paragraph number? You have to give that to me
Do
so I
you
can
have
go
your own
find it.
studies which show that it doesn't
So
affect
you
pair
don't have the
bonding?
title, the
Hookup
website, the
culture is
page number,
good
the
for your
paragraph
mental
number?
health.
You only have disinformation that you picked up from people who were yapping
Okay,
in
so
your
you do
ear,
not have
and
any
you're
of your
dumb
own
enough.
studies.
You're
Okay.
dumb enough to believe what they say without corroborating, without doing any independent.
It's
You're
like
dumb
basic
enough to talk over
information.
me right now, right? Because I'm pointing out how you have no
I
science.
feel very
You
bad
want to
for...
regurgitate. I'm going to block you because you have no self-control, okay? So you want to regurgitate stupid people and you think that makes you sound smart.
Who's
It
stupid?
doesn't. Goodbye. We don't allow stupid people regurgitating what stupid people say. We block them because they don't listen. They don't want to learn anything because they're failures. Notice how this girl was a failure to listen when I talked, a failure to absorb information, a failure to understand the simple words I said, a failure to respect me, my autonomy, women in general, by the way. I asked her, where's the studies? She doesn't have it, but she believes what people told her, right? She hasn't read a single study, but she believes what people told her because she's dumb. And that's what happens with dumb people. They get preyed on by people who say your value is assigned to me when I examine your genitalia.
It was live?
Hey, what's up?
Hi, what's your name?
My name's Jimmy.
Jimmy, what topic are you here for?
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
A lot of background noise. Can you do something about that?
Yeah, I'll do that. You are a fucking slut, bum, bitch.
There you go, ladies. There you go. 100% of these losers are dumb and abusive. Notice how this loser was triggered because of autonomy. Probably buddies with that little girl we were talking to who was also triggered by autonomy. So abusive, dumb losers are always triggered by autonomy, which is why you need to instantly block and delete them. Get rid of them, make them non-existent. Don't think about them a second further. Focus on your goals, focus on your ambitions, focus on building those educational centers, focus on building the medical centers where women no longer suffer medical malpractice, focus on research that puts women and children first. and move forward and leave that culture to themselves. They can play among themselves. We're not interested in them. Which is probably why they're so emotional, because they're desperate for attention and we're not paying attention to them.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hi, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Jade. I just wanted to let you know that I've been following you for like a couple weeks and I love what you do. I think you're a great teacher for young women to really point out and identify these narcissistic, abusive losers. And I just wanted to give you your flowers and tell you thank you. And I bought some of your books already. So yeah.
Yay! Thank you, my love. I'm here for you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Come back anytime.
Oh, I don't know how to leave. Sorry.
So that guy had a female in the background, right? How do you think he treats her when things aren't going his way? How do you think he treats her if she dares go against his grain? How do you think he treats her when she disagrees with him? How do you think he treats her when she wants to do her own thing? Eh? Ladies, you want to make sure you don't end up with a douche like that, right? You don't want to end up with somebody who can call you names so easily, disrespect you so easily. Who here is going to put no more assholes in their cart? Because that guy showed you, if you let them talk long enough, you will find out who they are before they kiss you, and you will get rid of that abusive person very easily because you haven't been kissing, which means it's not a breakup, it's a send-off. It's a ghosting. It's a text message. Been doing some thinking, not for me. Good luck on your journey. Will always matter to losers. We block and delete. Look how you're non-existent. Block, delete, cleanse, remove instantly. Instantly, the losers disappear. We don't bother with them. What a loser, eh? Accountability for my pathetic emotions because my imagination gives me feelings and I don't deal with my feelings over my imagination. Females are accountable for my feelings, right? Because he's a pathetic child wanting you to be accountable for his fifis, like a 2-year-old, ladies. Having a mantrum, a hysterical, emotional reaction because you're not being accountable for his imagination and faith. They're weak. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm just trying to figure out the context. I just got here. Seems pretty interesting to me.
What's your question?
Is this like anti-men or?
Oh, we pick men. Why would you say anti-men when I teach? No. Look at this. Look at this. This is what a man is. Why would a woman be anti this? What's your answer?
No, yeah, I agree.
Okay, so we're not anti-men then, right?
I'm more curious on.
So we're not anti-men then, right?
No, I agree. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
I just
what
got
are we
here.
anti? Listen. We're obviously anti something. So since you acknowledge we're not anti-men, what are we anti?
Anti shitty men.
No such thing as a shitty man, but we're anti guys that are pretending to be men.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
see. I was just more curious on the body count thing.
Who you did is not who you are, right?
Oh, well, I feel like the more
No.
sex you have with
It's a
dudes,
simple yes
you
or no.
lower your value, you
It's a
dumb
simple
bitch.
yes or
What are you
So
talking
you're
about?
just dumb, right?
Stupid bitch.
Look at you, dumb. Hey, ladies, put this in your shopping cart. Look at this loser proving me right. Look at this loser showing you what you will avoid when you use my methodology. Boundaries, minimum 3 months. No kissing, no sex, no sleepovers, no exclusivity. Means the pretending loser, eh? What are we anti? We are anti guys who are pretending to be men. All you have to do to get them to crack and break is have standards, and you will find out sooner. Thank you. Sooner how pathetic he is, how abusive he is. Because look, did you see, ladies? A loser can't help losering. Hands up in the comment section if you put this book in your shopping cart because that loser sold this book for me. He came here to show you. Here's one hand. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very much a nut job. 7. Eh? Isn't it amazing, ladies, how I'm always right? I'm always right when I say you need to follow my methodology. Oh, lots of hands. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Thank you, my loves. Thank you. I'm here to save you. Buying this? Yes. For my who? For my sisters. Thank you for letting me help you save yourself and other women from being abused. Observation before selection, not waiting, vetting, means you will no longer be abused by these losers. I'm here for you, my love. I love this. All the hands up. Thank you, my lovelies. Thank you. Thank you for letting me keep you from being abused. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Lou.
What topic are you here for?
I just had a question to you, and I was wondering if you feel the same way about men, like if their body count doesn't matter to you.
Everything I say goes both ways. What matters more than who they say they did or didn't do is who they are.
So you think it doesn't matter?
What did I just say? Tell me what I just said.
Sorry, I had like sound, so I didn't hear.
What matters more than who they say they did or did not do is who they are. What matters more than who they say they did or did not do is who they are. What matters more than who they say they did or didn't do is who they are.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. You only trigger because you give them validity. You need to view them as the ants they are, an A-N-T. I don't get triggered by ants. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Alicia.
Alicia, what topic are you here for?
I just wanted to say I love your content and thank you so much for everything you're saying. I watch all your videos. I've definitely added the book and I
Oh, we can't hear you. You went mute. Can't hear you. Can't hear you. Your microphone muted. Something happened to your connection. Let them embarrass themselves, eh? Hi, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Tyler.
Hi, Tyler. What topic are you here for?
Oh, I was just calling in because I started reading your book, Custom Made.
Ooh.
I've started meditating, and one of the things that came to me while I was meditating was hopping on your live and saying thank you, so I thought I would.
Oh, I love that. With the kitten calls. Yay. I appreciate you.
No problem. Thank you so much, and I'm gonna keep on reading.
Thank you. You're welcome, my love. Come back anytime. Very sweet. By the way, you guys, Custom Made. This one is identifying and monetizing your purpose, passion, and talent. This one is a workbook. There's 2 writing exercises at the end of every chapter. Don't forget there's a free book for you in the link in my bio, which is Fake Love Need Not Apply. How to identify and get rid of posers, losers, scammers, and predators. My 2 bestsellers right now are No More Assholes and the Glow Up Journal. So no more assholes. So if you're dating, make sure you pick the right person. Use my methodology, observation before selection, and make sure you increase your self-esteem, because abusive people require your low self-esteem. Only if you have low self-esteem will you tolerate their behaviors. But with high self-esteem, you have zero tolerance for abusive people, which is where you need to be. Zero tolerance. Don't forget Dating 101 for your teens. Now that you know better, predators look for people who don't, and that's your kids, unless you educate them. So get Dating 101, read it before you hand it over. And Say Yes to Goodness is another one of my top books right now. This is my latest book. It is The Rebirth of Matriarchy Through Evolution, Evolving Out of Patriarchy into Matriarchy. This book will explain why it's important to do the switch and how you're going to do it. Oh, my Kiss Dating 101 coming in today.
Hey, do you use ChatGPT to write these books, or do you actually like care about these women? Or are you just like a Diddy Floyd?
Here you go, ladies. 100% of losers are triggered by autonomy. 100% of losers are triggered by you not picking losers, right? Because notice this, what I talk about here is you're not picking people that are abusive and toxic. So notice how they're triggered because they know that the rejection. Hi, what's your name?
Hi Chantel, my name's Oliver.
Oliver, what topic are you here for?
I was just here a question that I have about relationships, if that's okay.
Yes, what's your question?
So it's a bit of a one that requires just a tiny bit of context. So I, over the past month or so, have been diagnosed with obsessive compulsive disorder, which is, unfortunate. But it causes me to really always, I have this terrifying idea that, oh, what if I'm abusive, or what if I say the wrong thing or something like that? So I'm really hyper aware, and so it makes me sort of it has its ups, it does make you question things, and has its ups and downs, like I said. But there was this one thing that I just wanted to, I couldn't really figure out if this was me being controlling or not, and I just wanted to ask for your opinion on it. So growing up, my mother was an alcoholic, and so being around drunk people, it's very, very difficult for me. I was just wondering if it would be okay to ask my partner to, while we spend time with one another, obviously when they're on their own, totally fine, or with others, totally fine. But when they're with me, is it all right if I ask them maybe not to get drunk?
So that's not something you ask your partner. That's something you communicate before you commit to a relationship.
I see. Right.
And then they decide for themselves. But to get in a relationship and spring rules on them or requests like that, that's not fair. Seems like you're holding information back, hoping to trap them in a relationship. Now they're emotionally invested. And then you make this request. Now that I'm here, can you change this about yourself?
Yeah, I totally understand. Yeah.
So are you in a relationship now?
Yeah, I am. I asked her this. We first got together about 2 months ago, and we knew each other for about a year before that.
And so are you committed to a relationship? Did you say, hey, I have this history and I don't want to be in a relationship with somebody who drinks? Did you say that?
Oh, I don't mind if someone drinks. That's totally okay, up to them. It's just around me, I'm not too comfortable with it. Yeah. I did mention about my mother. I just didn't think it would. Probably didn't think to mention it.
So
But she
the
was
answer
totally
is
okay with
no.
it.
You
Unfortunately,
you
yes.
did not
Yeah.
make that request before committing to a relationship. So you guys have only been together for a couple months, right?
About almost 2. Yeah.
Yeah. So I would say talk to them today and
Yeah.
tell them, this is unfortunately you didn't bring this up earlier, but you are now, and they have every right, make this clear, they have every right to decide this is not the right relationship for them.
Yeah. I totally understand that. Yeah. I think that's just that's the wise way to do it as well. And yeah, it is. I do really wish I'd found your page a lot sooner, because you've really. I think I've been on your live a couple of times, and every time I'm on here almost every night, and it's just really educating me. And what is shocking me and it really makes me upset, is seeing my own gender and how it's represented in this life half the time, and the way they come in with this pretense, like they're trying to be all curious, and then they just call you such awful things. And I think I really admire the way you deal with them. Block and delete, that's all we got to do. Because there's no point trying to educate someone who you can only give as much help and as much education as someone's willing to take on.
Yes.
And if not, you can't do anything about it,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
But listen, the students are
Yeah,
learning, right?
absolutely.
You
Absolutely.
you know who's learning from me, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Me for one. I mean, I get paid soon, and I'm definitely going to order the Glow Up Journal, the Matriarchy Patriarchy book, and
Yeah.
is it Fix That Shit for Men?
Big session for men. Yes. Love
Those are the
that.
3 I'm getting.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Amazing. 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 Oh,
Wonderful.
black covers too. How stylish.
Beautiful. I love the Revolution Evolution cover. That's my favorite.
Yes. Oh, did you know
Wonderful.
this is me?
Is it really?
It
Oh,
is.
wow. Oh, I
Yeah.
can see that now. Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, that was it as well. Just before I go, I love your hair. I love it. It's fabulous.
Thank
Beautiful.
you. My hair loves you.
Always flawless. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. I'll see you later.
I
Ta-ta.
appreciate you.
Bye.
Bye. Those are my eyes when I was in my 20s. Hi, what's your name?
Hi.
Hi. What's your name?
My name is Amina.
Hi. What can I help you with?
So, I'm just so excited that I'm on right now. I only found out about you through the Progressive Love Academy. Kenya Stevens, she posted about you, so she's big on the polyamory world. And I just want to give you your flowers. As a clinician, as a woman that's been divorced, that's left high control religion, I shared you with my best friend today, and she was like, who the hell is that woman? She is a bad bitch. In such a good way. You're beautiful. And I'm someone who's all about boundaries, and I've been preaching it for years. And to see a woman that owns who she is, and it makes me emotional, but it's everything. It's everything for us. And just in the 5 days that I've been following you, watching you at 12, watching you at 6, there were a couple guys that were in my life that were wasting my time because I was anxious avoidant. Anytime a man would talk to me, I would get lost in the excitement of the man, and then I would be looking for them to choose me. And I can't wait to get the books because I'm going to be teaching my daughter Dating 101. We'll be doing Dating 101, and what's the other one? No More Assholes.
Yes,
Those are going to be my 2 books. And then the one to stop that shit or whatever it is for my husband and for myself. So those are fix that shit. So those are going to be our 2 books. And so we're going to get all 4 of these books, and there'll be things that I'll be promoting to my patients as well. And I don't know if there's so much more that I can say, but the assholes that are coming on here that are saying their shit from their pre-programming, fuck all of you, okay? And for the other ladies, please stick with it. And thank you for everything. Thank you, Chantal.
You're so welcome. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Take care.
Come back anytime.
Of course.
Don't forget, lovelies, the first episode of the Chantal Hyde Show tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Time on my YouTube channel, Canada's Dating Coach. After that, the episodes are going to be airing Thursday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, but we're launching tonight, Valentine's Day. We're doing giveaway. We got segments. I did an interview with Caroline V, who's a 60-something-year-old British woman who's a prostitute, loving it up, loving it all, having a grand old time, making a ton of money. You need more lip filler? You do you, big boo-boo. You do you. You do you. Yes, we love it. Hi,
Hello.
what's What's your
Hi,
name?
my name is Zay. I'm in a really weird spot right now because I just turned 25 and I'm reluctant to start dating, but I don't know if I'm in a spot where I should be. I'm really proud of what I've done in life. I just graduated and I have a really good job, but I feel like I keep moving the goalposts for myself. I've been talking to guys, but I want to know how should I go about letting them know that, like, am I in a, I don't know if this is
Well,
what I want.
so you are a boy who likes boys. I wrote a version of my dating strategy for you called the 3-month dating paradigm, and it has a rainbow cover on it.
Okay.
So when you understand how to date efficiently and effectively, what you're going to tell people is, I know what I'm looking for, and I'm using a no kissing for 3 months dating methodology to pick the right person for a long-term relationship. That means no kissing, no sex, no sleepovers, no exclusivity for minimum 3 months. And in those 3 months, you would do a proper vetting process where you listen to what they say and then go beyond their words and find reality and see if reality is matching up what they say.
Okay, I appreciate that. I just feel like I'm in a spot to where it's like I keep moving the goalposts for myself, and I don't want to
So
be.
when you do the work, you will
Mhm.
understand what your standards are and what you should be selecting. The goalposts will be set. So
Okay, I really appreciate that.
the confusion goes away when you do the work in your instruction manual.
Okay, I appreciate that. I will definitely take that into consideration.
Okay.
Thank you.
Come back anytime. The book for the Rainbow community is called The 3-Month Dating Paradigm, and you can get it through the link in my bio on my Amazon page. Yes. Just subscribed. Just subscribed to your YouTube. Yay. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Lena.
Hi, Lena. What topic are you here for?
I just have a question. I want to know your opinion on something because I feel like this is something that literally no one talks about, but I feel like it has a huge impact for some reason. Do you feel like religion plays a huge role on like why men freaking act this way?
So take the words religion, patriarchy, red pill culture, incel culture, and put them all together because it's all the same thing.
Okay. Period. 'Cause literally, I'm
Period.
like I just can't. I recently like left religion because of how like misogynistic I find it, and I feel like that's like the reason some freaking men act this way. I'm so sorry for my language.
It's okay. Just it's not men, it's guys.
Guys, right? Boys.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, I'm gonna go now, but you keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you, my love. Come back anytime.
Goodbye.
The period girl. You guys are funny. Period.
Hey,
What's your
hi, I'm Megan, and I'm from the UK.
What topic are you here for?
So I'm looking for some support because I've recently left a abusive relationship with a narcissist. And ooh. Oh, is that like red flag energy?
Oh no, that's your freedom bell.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
So he non-fatally strangled me, and I got help, so he should hopefully go to prison. But I got
Yes.
free, and basically I'm really scared for dating now because of it, and I'm just looking
Good.
for some advice of how do I go forward from here. Thank you everyone, by the way, for the support.
Okay, so you need to make sure you never pick one of those again, right?
Yeah, I don't want to ever pick one
So
of them again.
you had low self-esteem, which is why he was able to get you in the first place, and you had low self-esteem, which is why you stayed with him for as long as you did. Do you agree or disagree?
I would agree because I don't see how he would have manipulated me otherwise, right?
Exactly. So the Globe Journal is 60 days of activities that are going to get you to change your brain structure at an accelerated pace so that you increase your self-esteem at an accelerated pace. And in addition to that, no more assholes, because you're young and eager to go find your true love. So make sure you don't pick another abuser.
So what sort of signs should I be looking out for for future dating? Like, how do I avoid getting with abusive people in future? Because I always see your body count doesn't matter, and I found like he was always really focused on body count throughout the whole relationship.
Yes,
He
which is why
really
you
took me
need
down
to
for that.
which is why you need to instantly block and delete anybody who cares about body count, because they are abusers.
Why are men so focused on body count? Like, what
That's
is it?
not men. Those are guys that are fixated on body count. And what they're asking is, did you follow my rules before you met me? Because I'm a controlling, abusive person. So if you don't, listen, if you answer the question, you're letting him know, oh, I'm here for controlling and abusive people. I want to be controlled by you. That's why I answered the question, how many people did I sleep with, to let you know how close I came to following your rules. So they're letting you know, I controlled you before I met you because I'm an abusive person. What's your body count? You staying and answering that question, you staying with somebody who cares about body count, is you staying with an abuser, as you saw, right?
Yeah, so like they were using the body count as a way to for like control, basically, is what you're
They're
saying.
so controlling and egotistical. They think they controlled you before you knew they existed. Can you get more controlling and dysfunctional than that?
No.
No. That's why you need to instantly get rid of them. They're telling you to your face how controlling and abusive they are.
Right. So basically, if any guy that asks you what your body count is, it's like an instant red flag.
You need to instantly get rid of him to avoid the abuse that's coming down the pipeline.
Right. And what would you say if a guy only contacts you like late at night and doesn't really talk to you during the day? Is that bad signs as well?
Oh, does that tell you you're important?
No.
Use your critical thinking.
Yeah.
Right? Because you not using your brain is how these abusers are able to take advantage of you. You don't think.
Okay. I feel like
I'm going to help you understand what you need to know about yourself, how you can think properly, how you can clear your mind so you can actually assess what's happening in front of you and understand what's happening in front of your eyes. I'm going to teach you how to have the courage to get rid of the abusive losers instead of staying with them.
Got you. I feel like I'm quite young, so I feel like
I know.
I'm still
That's why you
learning.
need this and you need this, because they take
100%.
advantage of your naivety.
Got you. Yeah, because I feel like I don't see the red flags and then they take advantage of that, which is wrong, right?
Yeah.
Got you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your advice.
You're welcome. Come back anytime.
Thank you.
Oh,
Hello.
hi, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Cesar.
Sorry, what's your name?
Cesar. Cesar.
Oh, Caesar. Caesar, what topic are you here for?
So I did hear in one of like the last interviews just about how like I guess religion can get tied into the toxic masculinity side of like relationships. But in my experience, religion has kept me, I'm gonna say, empathetic.
We
So
don't care.
what was that?
We don't care.
Oh, well,
We
I
don't
just wanted
care
to.
about people's beliefs here. right?
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
guess
This was
I meant to say it in a way of like in I guess in my experience,
no, we
usually
don't
it's
care. See, now you're doing it again. We don't
oh,
care.
okay. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
we don't
I
care.
just I
You can
really took
you
it
can have whatever, like I'm not here to talk to people about their beliefs. You can have all the
okay.
beliefs you want and be the person you want to be. What I do is I teach people to assess people's behaviors as they roll out in front of them and get rid of the people who ask a number to make up a story instead of assessing data. So that's what we do here is we stay grounded in reality, right? Feet on the ground, feet in reality, not storytelling and delusion and judgment, but feet firmly on the ground, always standing in the present confidently, assessing the data as it comes.
Okay. I didn't really mean to come off as like I guess just like
No, but
selfish.
we just need somebody coming to talk to us about religion. You know, Jesus was the GOAT, greatest of all time. If you go beyond what he said, you're reading words written by dudes with daddy issues, and we don't care for those people.
That's perfect. I think you put it so well. Yeah, no, most of my I guess my religious like belief is really just about Jesus, to be honest, not like everything else the church kind of
And
offers.
if you follow the Jesus stuff, body count doesn't matter.
Perfect. I know that's actually what kind of kind of led me to you because and I just wanted your opinion on this. So I'm currently dealing with an ex. We grew up together and I was basically like her first everything. But towards I guess like 2 years ago, she was dealing with a lot of family trouble, like really bad, like they're really abusive. And I had told her like, hey, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think your family is like fixable because I've tried myself too, I've tried
Can we
talking to
get
them
to the
too.
point, please, my love?
Yeah. So basically, it didn't work out because she wasn't ready to move, and she had her own experiences. I had my own experiences, and she kind of regretted not taking that. Also because it did kind of end up to her suicide attempt, and I just wanted to ask, how would you go about keeping, I guess, forgiveness at the front? I'm still dealing with a lot of the trauma of, I guess, having to lose her, and also having to deal with her problems as well. And I really just want to get to, I guess, like a brighter side of things. You know what I mean? So how necessarily would you go about dealing with maybe the emotional entanglement of like me feeling just concerned?
I
Oh,
recommend the Glow Up Journal for you to understand what you need to do in order to get your brain back into your body, your thoughts back under your control, your emotions back under your control.
okay. That way it's not necessarily like on this constant, oh, what does she need? What can I do for her?
Yeah, instead of it being an exterior focus, you learn to develop your interior focus in a healthy way.
Okay, and that I'm assuming that journal is something you wrote as well, right?
Yeah, you can get this on
Perfect.
Amazon. There's a button to Amazon in the link in my bio.
Okay, perfect. I'll definitely check it out. Yeah, thank you so much for the help. I just figured that I had spent too much time kind of, I guess,
Ruminating.
yeah, and thinking
Yeah,
about it and kind of like resentful about it. And I'm
yeah.
kind of more on the side of like, I just want to be myself again,
There you go, my love. Thank you.
Of course, thank you so much.
Bye. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Bridget.
Hi, Bridget. What topic are you here for?
I was just curious what your thoughts are on ghosting. Like, is it ethical at all times, or is it ethical after after a certain period of time? Is it still ethical to ghost someone? Because I don't know. I've felt guilty for doing it recently, but I'm just out of an abusive relationship, and I don't know, it's overwhelming, right? And so like when people don't respect my boundaries of like, hey, I don't want to get overly emotional in this relationship. It's just not what I can handle right now. I felt like that wasn't being respected. And even though we like saw each other for 3 months, I ghosted them, and I just feel kind of shitty, but also felt like it was justified.
Well, yeah, you don't owe anybody anything that they haven't given you. So why would you feel like I understand that you've been raised in a culture that says your body doesn't belong to you.
Mm.
Hi, Dodo. Hello. Hi.
Hey, look at that.
Woo! Don't look at that. Hi.
Are you warm yet?
Not quite. I'm doing a live stream right now, Dad.
Are you?
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't know what time you were doing that.
I'm doing one right now, but I'll call you when I'm done this.
Okay, when is it you're doing your normal one?
Today's loosey goosey. So, are you guys going out? Are you going somewhere?
No, we're sitting home.
Okay. Is there like a bad time to call?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna be on for like a little bit longer, like about a half hour, and then I'll call you.
Awesome.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Happy Valentine.
Happy Valentine's.
Oh, that's so sweet. I love my dad. I'm so close to him too. So I missed what you were saying. I think when your phone was ringing, it like cut off.
Sorry. Okay. So
No,
what
you're
was
good.
I saying in that moment? What was I saying? Somebody remind me.
So I was asking like after you were saying that, okay, I remember. You were saying how we're raised in a culture where we are
Yes.
raised to believe our body's not ours.
Yes, right. And so that's why you feel guilty when you reclaim your time, reclaim your brain, reclaim your body, reclaim your space. You feel guilty because you're indoctrinated in a culture that says your time, your energy, your focus, your attention, your body is not yours. It belongs to the male that wants you. Okay, so that's where
Yeah.
that feeling of guilt comes from. So here's the thing, you are a human being, which is an emotional body. So you will have emotions. The talent is to just acknowledge the emotion without using the emotion as a decider for your behaviors. So I acknowledge that I feel guilty, but that's not my emotion. My body's just going to go through that as I do the right thing when presented with somebody who doesn't show me respect.
Exactly. Yeah, and I think it can be really confusing and in a relationship where the person is like engaging in what do you call it? Like emotional like a reactive emotional attachment, right? Where it's like really feels really good and they're like love bombing you. Like this was a relationship with a woman too, like and so that kind of made it extra confusing for me as like someone who I've only had like a few relationships with women. So I don't know. It was just complicated and then yeah.
Fine. You're fine with ghosting, okay?
Yeah.
You don't owe anything you don't get. You don't owe communication to poor communicators. You don't owe respect to people who disrespect you.
Exactly.
Okay?
Yeah.
By the
And
way,
it's like
for you for dating,
Yes.
there's a version of this called the 3-month dating paradigm, which has a rainbow cover. You can find that ebook on my Amazon author page. There's a button to that in the link in my bio.
great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I want to try your glow up journal too.
Yes.
I'm just trying to get my finances set, but I really enjoy your lives and yeah, it's really great seeing someone I don't know, just encouraging logic in the collective. I like it a lot. Thank you.
Thank you, my love. Come back anytime.
Thank you.
Wink, wink. Go take care of your kids. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Talia. I've been on your live before. Sorry about my British accent or British slang, but how are you today, though?
Good, my love. What can I do for you?
I'm just here to ask a question. I've got 2 questions to ask. How do you deconstruct your own religion? And then the second question is, I know you have a phone line that we can call. Is
Yeah.
it available around the world?
It's a 1844 number. It should be toll free globally.
Okay, thank you so much for
And
answering that.
that's for the show. That's for the Chantal Hyde show. So how do you deconstruct from religion? You choose logic, because logic is the opposite of religion. So you do a full 180 away from religion, and you turn to logic and science. And when you have a question that seems to come from religion, like, am I valuable even if I have sex? You turn to logic. So, does God make mistakes? Obviously not. Look how perfect and wonderful we are. Am I born a biological creature designed to procreate? So, in other words, designed to have sex? Yes, I'm designed to have sex. Does my body have erogenous zone because I'm designed to enjoy it? Yes, I do have erogenous zone because I'm designed to enjoy it. Does my body release good chemicals because it's designed to be happy during sex and after sex? Yes, my body does release good chemicals because the design is for sex to be good. So if the design is sex is good, I'll come to the conclusion with logic, well, then obviously religion is not logical when it attempts to demonize sex.
All right, thank you so much, because I'm trying to deconstruct Christianity and move on to spirituality, which I think is a
Yes.
better religion for me. But thank you so much. Have a great day and have a lovely day. I will be getting some of your books very, very soon.
I hope you do, because they get you tapping into your spirituality.
Thank you so much.
With logic and science, by the way.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Bye. Speaking of tapping into spirituality using science and logic, the $7 Million Club is all about using science, logic, quantum physics, and spirituality to make money become abundant. This is an incredible club because we are all on the same journey, on the same wavelength of creating abundance, and we are all meditating on abundance. We are all in a group chat sharing abundance, and it is creating some really great lucky moments for the people in this group. So the people in this group have been messaging in the WhatsApp group all of these moments where things are working out in their favor. That piece of property they want to buy for so long, all of a sudden, sign the paperwork, here you go. That apartment that they were rejected for, that was their dream apartment, all of a sudden, here's the apartment, sign the paperwork. That doll that they were trying to sell for $6,000, all of a sudden, here's the money for the doll. It's amazing. So if you guys want to join the $7 Million Club, you can join that by using the button in the link in my bio. It's $200 a month. There's 2 group meetings a month, and you also get private coaching with me. The group meetings have a lesson and a guided meditation at each of the meetings. Hi, what's your name?
Oh, hey Chantal. It's been a while since I've been live with you. I've been following you for like 2 years now, I think. I feel like a sponge just absorbing all your information.
Do you have a question?
Oh yes. I think I've followed you for long enough to know what the answer to this question is. It's a relationship question, really. But I wanted to hear it from your perspective, just outside my brain, about how, I guess, valid my situation is, if that makes sense. So I recently called off a engagement with my ex-fiance. You know, we've been dating for 2 years, and we've been engaged for 2 years. We had a long engagement. But the reason why I called off the engagement is simply because it seemed to me that the relationship was very unequal. And for instance, if I am cooking most of the time, and I would hope that there can be some sort of balance in terms of what my ex-partner could do to balance the scales a little bit. But then when I ask for some support or help, let's say, for example, taking out the trash, the response would be, oh, well, you know that I hate taking out the trash because I'm sure, and the last time I took out the trash can fell on me. So I hate taking out the trash.
So you got rid of this person.
Yep.
And what's your question?
I think my question is that I think is it acceptable to simply accept someone's best effort even though it falls short in what you need in the relationship?
So, before coming to conclusions, I always recommend that people do 30 days of actual assessment. So, writing down everything the person has paid for and writing down everything the person has done physically, because there is a difference between perception and reality often. And so, coming prepared to a board meeting with actual reality is very helpful. So 30 days of assessment, and then you would say, hey, I've been watching for the past 30 days how things are being taken care of here. And what I find is that I pay 80% and I do 80%. And I don't feel that that is fair. I don't want to be in a home where I'm being taken advantage of. Is there a reason or a way that you can pick up your slack? Because since you're only paying 20%, you should be doing 80% of the household chores, and you're not doing that. You're only doing 20% of the household chores.
Exactly. So I have done the assessment over a period of I think maybe 2 or 3 months. And
So, but anyway, so that's the answer though. Like, I don't need the story. I don't know if you've watched this long enough, but I don't get lost in the story. I'm all about the solutions,
I
right?
see. Yeah.
So you got rid of that person. You did the right thing. So
Okay.
you're good.
I think that's where I'm confused in my own head, and I need to hear that from you because I think I'm getting lost in the story. Because there's always, oh, my trauma this, or my past this, and this is like why I hate doing this, or it's why I hate cooking,
Yeah, we
etc.
don't get lost in the story. We don't care,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
There's no point getting lost in the story. We could just assess the situation and move forward appropriately.
I think I really need to hear that from you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye. Boy, count definitely matters. Those females just don't want to accept it. Yeah, you're right. We don't accept your stupidity. We don't accept your control tactics. We don't accept your insecurity and emotional imagination. We don't accept it. We block and delete you. We block and delete pathetic little losers all the time. Losers don't exist. We deny stupidity, exactly. Hi, what's your name? Block, delete, cleanse, remove. Don't even read all their words, eh, ladies? I don't even read all their words. In 3 to 5 words, I figured out what this thing is in front of me, and I instantly block and delete, and I don't even read the rest. I don't bother with their stupidity. Garbage does not pollute this brain. No garbage, no pollution. They get none of my time, none of my attention. I don't read my DMs, don't bother.
Oh my
Hi,
god.
what's your name?
Hello? I'm
Yes, Bob's the BOPs, boring, oppressive, pee obsessed. Dum-dums who don't know biology, goodbye. Dum-dums with their stories, dum-dums with their disinformation. No man wants you, eh? Poor pathetic loser. He hates that no man wants him. The projection is always immaculate, lady.
Can you hear me?
Hi, what's your name?
Dolly.
TikTok has minimum age requirements for coming on live. One more. Ladies, don't forget, you can get my books on Amazon. I've got ebook bundle deals, audiobooks. All the buttons you want are in the link in my bio. There's a free book button. The free book is Fake Love Need Not Apply, How to Identify and Get Rid of Posers, Losers, Scammers, and Predators. Ooh, look at this, ladies. Grifter. Look, he says grifter because I teach you to not pick losers, eh? What did that guy come here to tell you? What did he come here to tell you, ladies? He came here to tell you he's a pathetic loser because I teach you to not pick pathetic losers, and he called me a grifter because you're going to pick a man instead of him. See how he self-identified as the loser you're going to reject because you use observation before selection? That's what this book is all about. Observation before committing to a relationship so you don't pick losers, and losers get mad, ladies. They call me a con artist, a grifter, because it's clear if you listen to me, you don't pick an abusive male. So they come here to let you know you're going to avoid abusive males like that if you buy this book. So don't forget, No More Assholes in English, No More Assholes in Spanish. It is also an audio book, which you can find in the link in my bio. You can also get the workbook version that has bonus material. Comeback Queen helps you heal faster from a breakup or divorce. You might be watching me, understanding you need to get rid of the loser you're with right now because you keep saying he's such an asshole, he did it again. He's such an asshole, he lied again, he cheated again, he's lazy again, he's irresponsible again, inconsistent again. So if you're saying that, get rid of him. Use Comeback Queen to heal faster from the breakup or divorce. The Globe Journal is going to help you elevate your self-esteem, your confidence, your self-worth in 60 days. An abusive person requires your low self-esteem in order to abuse you. So make sure you elevate your self-esteem so that you never fall for abusive people. Evolution Revolution is what we are doing. We're evolving ourselves, evolving our selection, evolving our environment, evolving our education, evolving out of patriarchy and choosing matriarchy instead. Custom Made is career coaching. This helps you identify and monetize your purpose, passion, and talent. You need to use the Fix That Shit books to enhance communication and conflict resolution in any relationship. Latest book is Evolution Revolution. Fix That Shit for men, Fix That Shit for women. This is going to help you have that 0% fight because you're going to learn to take responsibility for your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Dating 101 is for your teens. Now that you know better, you have to teach your kids so that they're not taken advantage of by people looking for uneducated people, naive people, uninformed people. That's your kids if you don't educate them. Say Yes to Goodness, 10 Steps for a Complete Happy You to help you elevate your happiness in 10 areas of your life that affect you mentally and emotionally. Men who want to heal faster from a breakup or divorce and select the right long-term partner. Your book is the perfect play. Yes, toxic people hate education because educated people make better decisions. Don't forget, Fix That Shit for Women is also an audiobook, and the Fix That Shit books also have a workbook with bonus material, and the workbooks are always gorgeous. So use the buttons in the link in my bio to get your books, your ebook bundles, your audiobooks, paperbacks on Amazon, free book. Don't forget to check out the $7 Million Club if you want to come into this abundance club. We are doing fantastic work and everybody is benefiting in this club, which is really super awesome. Love you and your content. Yes. All right, my loves. I'll be back on YouTube at 9 p.m. Eastern Time for the Chantal Hyde Show. You can find my YouTube by typing Canada's Dating Coach in the search engine. All right. I love you guys. Yes, educated women that are confident is the biggest threat to toxic, dysfunctional, controlling, abusive males. I love you, my loves. I will see you at 9 p.m. tonight.